Hey everyone, welcome to Algebra ABC Day 10 on Unit 7. We're going to do the intersect key some more, but the difference today is we're going to find some roots that are not whole numbers. They're decimals. And the rule we're going to use today is we're always going to round it to money or 2 decimal places. As you can see by the instructions, it's the same we did yesterday. The equation goes into y1, 0 goes into y2, and we're going to see where the blue U hits the red line. We're going to use that second trace number 5 button, move the spider. All right, so we got an example here. We're going to graph that. We're going to find the sweet spot, plot them, find the intersect. We can ballpark it off our graph, but we'll use the calculator to find it exactly. So, first question we always ask, is it y ready? In this case, it most certainly is. X squared plus 3x minus 5. Hit the graph. Y2, I still have 0. I want to find those 2 intersections. And as you can see on there, they aren't right at a tick mark, so they're not going to be whole numbers. So let's find our sweet spot. I'm looking for matches. I'm going to go up. Right there. Oh, this is one of those that's a little bit off. So I'm going to start here at -5, 5 and go all the way to 2, 5. -5, 5. -4, -1. -3, -5. -2, -7. This is an interesting one for another reason too, and we'll talk about it. -2, -7, 0, -5, 1, -1, and 2, 5. Let's plot these points. We didn't circle a vertex, and I'll show you why in a sec. So -5, 5, out the window, 5, up 5. -4, out the window. I'm sorry, -5, 5, yeah, -4, -1, down here. -3, -5, out the window, 3, down 5. -2, -7. -1, -7. 0, -5. 1, -1. We still have our pairs in 2, 5. But what happens when we draw it is this. We have our domain, so we're not going to make arrows. So we're going to go from here down to here. And it doesn't go flat. It actually goes below and then back up. So our vertex or our turning point is actually somewhere in the middle of those two. Somewhere in between right in here. We're not worried about that because all we want to do is find the roots. And the roots are right there and right there. We can put our X's. But the thing is, they're not pretty numbers. We can ballpark them on our graph. Looks like the -1 is somewhere around -4. The positive one's somewhere around between 1 and 2. But we're going to use our calculator to find them exactly. So, graph, there it is. Second graph, 5. I'm going to move my spider to the left one first. Looks like it's right on top. Enter 3 times. And the number is -4.192582. That's a lot of numbers. We're only going to take the first 2 decimals. And that means we're going to look at the 2. And that's going to make the 9 stay the same. So -4.19. If that 2 is 5 or bigger, 5 or more, raise the score, that 9 would go up. But it's going to stay the same. Now we're going to find the right one. Second trace, number 5 again. We're going to move our spider to the right guy. Here he goes. That looks pretty close. Enter, enter, enter. 1.192. So I'm going to call that 1.19. Those are the 2 roots. They're called irrational roots. The roots that are not whole numbers. All right. Try another example. We got this. 2 examples today should be enough. Is it y ready? It most certainly is. Let's plug it in. Y equals, clear this out, negative x squared minus 3x plus 6. Graph, there's my sad parabola. I expected it. And you can see this one, obviously, those two intersects are not on those tick marks, so they're going to be decimals. Let's find our sweet spot. Interval is from -5 to 2. -5, 4. Pardon me, -4. -4, 2. -3, 6. -2, 8. -1, 8. That's the same one as last time. 0, 6, 1, 2, and 2, -4. Notice, I've still got the pairs. I just don't have the vertex, because the vertex is somewhere in between here. It's actually exactly in the middle between -2 and -1, which is -1.5. But that's not as important, because we're just looking for the roots. Let's plot these. -5, -4, out the window and down. -4, out the window, up 2. -3, up 6. -2, up 8. -1, up 8. 0, 6. 1, 2. And over 2 and down 4. We gave you the domain, so therefore we're not going to put arrows on. Remember, it goes up a little and then back down. There's our U. And where are the roots? Roots are where it crosses the x-axis. I'm going to circle those and not put an X just because you can see it's not at the tick marks. It's not whole numbers. It's somewhere around -4 and 2, but it's not exact. We're going to use our calculator to find it exactly. Second, trace. Number 5. I'm going to find the right one first. And remember, we're going to round this to money. Enter, enter, enter. 1.372. The 2 makes the 7 stay the same. So 1.37. Let's find the -1. Second, trace 5 for intersect. We're going to move our spider to the left side this time. That's the thing that takes the most time. Right there. Enter, enter, and enter. -4.37. I don't know if you noticed, but sometimes the decimals, actually a lot of times, the decimal parts are the exact same, just the numbers are different. They aren't always, but they are a lot of times. So again, we use this new idea of the intersect key to find roots where the U hits the x-axis, grows in the ground. We did it for whole numbers yesterday, and now we can do it for decimal numbers today. Great job today, guys. Went well. Have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you soon.